Hi there, my name is Nadernejad. I'm the director of Nadernejad Media Incorporated, an online reputation management firm helping you create an online presence more like you. In today's video, we're going to be talking about online reputation management by region. So that's reputation management in different countries. How when you're optimizing for keywords and trying to fix your reputation, that might look differently in the US versus Canada versus Australia, the UK, Singapore, depending on the country that you're in. You're going to have to optimize for search differently. So in this video, we're going to break down some of the general things that are going to apply, and I'm going to teach you some hyperlocal SEO, that's search engine optimization, locally where you are. So this isn't going to be for a specific place, but if you break down this playlist, you will find videos for each individual location. So we're making videos for Canada, for the US, for the UK first, and then rolling into Australia. And we've worked on campaigns with people from all different walks of life. We're talking about corporate executives, we're talking about companies and individuals like your neighbor next door. So we're gonna break down general search. And there's one thing you need to do before you tackle search engines and try to optimize keywords for your online reputation. So if we're looking at a suppression strategy, you're trying to suppress negative Google links or negative links on search engines, you need to see what they look like. And on some campaigns, you might have stakeholders in different countries. So perhaps you are a COO, or you are an individual who is looking to get Series C financing for your business. And you're working with people, you're working with stakeholders. And those could be stakeholders in countries like the US or the UK. So this is exactly how you break it down. This is how you take a look at what is ranking on search in different countries without actually having to be there. So there's a tool I'm going to recommend. I'm going to throw up on the screen now. It's called VPN Search Mentor. This is going to allow you to see different search results in different countries and take a look at them as somebody from there searching for you will see them. So that's going to allow you to optimize for different keywords in those countries. And every month when you're working on your online reputation, you can do a check and see how things are going. So my first recommendation is use that tool. Use VPN Search Mentor and search for the countries that are relevant to your online reputation management campaign. The next thing I recommend you do is take a screenshot of each of those pages. I use a tool, a Google Chrome extension called Go Full Page, that allows me to take a PDF screenshot of the entire search result page on page 1. We call those SERPs, search engine result page, and then we take that and we put it into the Google Drive folder, and we generally share that with our clients. So you can do that as well. You can take a look at, for example, the US search results, and there are even some tools that will allow you to filter by state. So I recommend doing that as well if that's important, like hyperlocal SEO within your own country can also be done. But as a general tool, use VPN Search Mentor, take those screenshots, and as you work on your campaign, you might want to go ahead and re-optimize every other week, or take another screenshot every 2 weeks, every month, but definitely take them, because that's going to give you a really good idea of how your campaign's progressing. So the next thing I recommend is to publish long-form content for the country you want to optimize for. So let's say I'm in Canada, for example. 80% of our clients come from the US. So if I want to rank on US search engines, my strategy is going to be different. I'm not going to publish on .ca websites. I'm going to publish on .com websites. And Google even pulls in the metric of seeing what sort of English you're using. So if I'm using UK or Canadian English, Google takes that and pulls it in as a metric. So when I'm writing for US clients who want to rank positive content on US search results, I'm using US keywords. So I'm using the word color and spelling it OR instead of OUR. That's going to make a really big difference. Is it the #1 factor? No, but it's, I'd say even now with Google, like 10 or 15% of the work is making sure that you're writing in the correct form of English. So you should be checking your articles. Another thing I recommend is extending the word count on that content. So if you're going to be using US English for US search results, also look at things like your article length. Make your articles that you're writing over 1,000 words, 2,000 words if you can. Use multimedia and use images that were taken in the US. That actually helps. So taking a look at your image meta tag and making sure that that content is coming from the US. You're keywording pictures, keywords with US-based keywords. So you can be using like US locations, US people. Google pulls all of this in. The algorithm is smarter than ever now, so you can actually use some of its learning points to manipulate it further. That's the thing. The more Google learns about how to rank content, the more exposure there is to actually manipulate search engines. A lot of people in this industry are talking about how it's difficult as Google gets smarter, but the truth is, as Google pulls in more metrics, you're going to be able to take advantage of that. I'm using US names, US locations, and that's going to help me rank in the US. So these are just a few things that you should be thinking about when you're working hyperlocally. If you're working in Canada, I'm going to be using .ca websites, in Australia, .com.au, in the UK, .co.uk, and I'm going to be trying to create content and hire publishers who are going to publish on those high domain authority sites for those locations. I'm making sure keywords are optimized. I'm making sure I'm using keywords based on that location I want to rank in. And then another thing that helps is another thing you can do is go to who is. So it's who is lookup, type that on Google, find out where the websites were actually built, where they were launched. So you'll have US-based websites, Canadian-based websites, and look into that too when you go into creating content. There's one more tip I want to share with you. When you're trying to suppress negative content in your region, if you can't find the publishers, so for example, in Canada, I only have about 700 publishers we can publish on. In the US, we have well over 10, 20,000. So in Canada, if I want to suppress something from a major news outlet that's Canadian, I'm not going to hire publishers to try to suppress it. I'm going to create my own website. Because Google says this is a whole site about this topic. It's more likely to rank the entire site over a single article, as long as that website has long-form content. So one solution is, if you're trying to optimize for your country and it's not working, go ahead and create a website. Buy a website, even buy 5 websites. Have them optimized by yourself or someone internally on your team, or you can hire a freelancer to do that for you. For more information, check out the other videos. If you're looking to have someone fix or manage your online reputation, or even if you just want to chat, check out the link down below. There's a calendar link. It'll send you directly to my calendar. We can have a chat. One thing that's really going to help is you can book a phone or a video call, and right after our call, I'll send you all the tactics you need in order, in chronological order, in order to fix your online reputation. Now, it's often a lot of work, but I believe people deserve to have the power to manage their own online presence, so we give you everything. So check out the other videos on this channel. There's over 100. Again, my name's Nadernejad. This has been online reputation management hyperlocally for your location. Again, we're going to break down videos for each and every individual country, so stay tuned, and thank you for watching.